Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sundays with Sully. Thank you guys for tuning in and giving us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Hitting the subscribe, like, share button, whatever it all is, and telling all your friends about us. We appreciate it. Okay, so the ads out of the way. What are we talking about today? Today we are talking Macris Industries Chroma lights. A couple episodes back, we went down to Connecticut. We saw how these were built. We met with Harrison. He kind of walked us through everything. This is kind of their higher end product line here. This is their Chroma lighting. As you see, it's a nice wide, long light. You'll see it also has a very low, thin profile. This light's encased in epoxy, so it's very easy to mount, and it just basically glues with Sikaflex 4200, 5200, whatever adhesive of choice you want to use. But it mounts right to the hull, glues right on there. Very easy to install. We have a couple of wires coming in. In the case of a Chroma light, we have a power wire, we have a ground wire, and we have a data in and a data out wire. So why are there data in and data out? And what makes it a Chroma light? Now we're going to go into that in a second, but one of the other key things you have to give consideration for when installing this is the effect flow. And now again, we're going to show you here in a second what the effect flow is, but it's basically how the color sweeps across the boat or across the lighting. You want to make sure that it is going, that each one's lined up and tied in correctly, because once it's glued to the hull, it's on there. You're not taking it off and moving it over to another spot or twisting it around the other way. You're attached, you're on. So, all right, got all that out of the way. It is controlled by a very simple Bluetooth controller for this lighting. So I've got it ahead and this set up on the iPad here, and you can see just as a very simple iPad setup, app setup here, we can go ahead and we can crank the brightness to ridiculous levels here, or we can go ahead and we can bring that down. We have the ability to choose just very simple colors. You also see that we have our color wheel here, so we can go ahead and do pretty much any color we want. We've got the ability to dial that in right on our color wheel here. So we've got a lot of functionality. We've got a full range of the RGB colors. It's very easy to control through the app, but what sets this apart is you see right up here in the top corner, it says static color. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it down to mode 1. And as you notice, we have a color pattern that is sweeping across. So as I said, we can do multiple versions of this light. We can do 2, 3, 4 of these, and you get this whole light effect that sweeps across the water, giving a really cool effect. It's just addressable LED lighting, and as you might have seen, we did this same lighting under gunnel for the center consoles only boat, giving them the same effect. And we can go in as we click into modes here. You'll see that there are, let's see, as we scroll down, 200 different modes. So now you can see we've got it sweeping the other way. So some of the modes sweep one way, some of the modes are going to sweep the other way, and there's a bunch of different variations of it. And so we can say we're done there, and we can slow it down if we really want to, and you can kind of get a real effect of what's going on there, or we can speed it up and really give a strobe light effect. So it really does. Go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and just go to a static color and dim this down a little bit. But this really does take lighting to a whole nother level for active lighting, really putting on a light show, a really big scene. And like I said, you can tie this in. They also do under gunnel lighting as well. So you have that functionality there with this to tie everything in, control it right from your phone or from your iPad. Very easy to use, and just really something different out there from everybody else. Not only in the way that they mount, not only in the way that they're built with this nice long lens, so you don't have a single hot point light. You've got a nice even spread across there. It's just another option that's out there. So be sure to go check out Macris Industries and their Chroma lighting if you want to learn more about this. So that's really it. That's what I have for you guys this week on Sundays with Sully. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for giving us a follow. Be sure to tell your friends. Stay up to date with the latest marine tech trends by by giving us a follow. Till next time, guys, see what else we got going on here, and keeping you guys informed, I guess. Peace.